I'm very curious who is behind the name. And for that, I have written some questions to you, which I would like to ask you maximum in 1 minute. So first one, forename, name. So name and forename, we have that already on the cards. How long are you with Geberit? Which function, which department you're working with and working for? How many direct reports do you have and where are they located? When was your last leadership training? By the end, what hobbies do you have? Thank you very much for your insights. So what are we going to do the next 2 days? Let's have a look. I have prepared an agenda for you. So as you know, we start every time at 8:30 and we'll finish around about 5 o'clock. But what are the topics we are going to do in the next 2 days? The first one, we will have a look into what is performance management? What is really performance management? Why is it so important, especially also for Geberit? And what is my role as a leader in the performance management process? The next part is Patricia will give you a deep insight into the changes and into the updates of the performance management process and system in Geberit. The most time in the next 2 days we will spend on the most fundamental feedback tools for the performance management so that we have a common understanding how to give feedback within the culture of Geberit. That's why we have also the values with us. We will have a look on the second day, especially in the second day, on the year-end dialogue. How can we conduct a goal and people-oriented year-end dialogue? And how can we handle the different types? So these are the main issues we will have in the training. By the end of the second day, I think it's round about afternoon, we will have a chance to use the value system, to probe it, to test it. So that's why you have your computer with you. There, Patricia will of course give you some insights, will present the value system, and you have the chance, as I said, to test it in a really way. And at the end, round about afternoon of the second day, you will have a chance to probe the new value tool. For me, it's very important that you have a return on investment of these 2 days. So if you look at the objectives and the topics of these 2 days, what are your return on investment? What are your wishes which we should really consider during the training? Let's put it together. So what are your expectations and wishes? Okay, I heard, I understand. So how to give feedback? Before we start now with the training, let me please share some frames of the training. First of all, the timing you have seen, we start 8:30 and we will finish at 5 o'clock. You will have breaks every 1.5 hours. That means at 10 o'clock we will have the first break for 15 minutes. 12:30 roundabout is the lunchtime for 1 hour. And at 3 o'clock we will have the second break, 15 minutes. So that you have the chance, if you have some calls to do, to use the breaks to make your calls. The next one is punctuality. That's very important. The program is really full for the next 2 days. So I would really recommend and I would really love that you are punctual after the breaks in the training room. Next one you see on the table, you have some pads and pens. So you invited to write something on the pads, on the pens. Just for your info, you will get at the end of the training a code where you can download everything as a summary, as I said. On the other side, you will get from the flip charts photo protocol, hopefully readable. That's from our side. On the other side, I have some other materials to share with you after the training. But as I said, please invite it. If you want to make some notes, make your personal notes. The next part is confidentiality. That's very important to me. From my point of view, everything stays here. So I don't have any request from HR or from other one in Geberit to give any feedback to you. On the other side, I would really love that you, if we just talk about practical cases, real cases, that they really stay here. Is that fine for you? Okay, super. Then let's start with the training.